pretty hard for a workout because you're running, you're encroaching upon the limit that you can hold as your threshold. To do that in a workout is difficult, but there's a great return on that workout. So that's the basic one. You just go out for a specific distance or a specific time at your threshold pace. Then you can break it up into an interval format where you go 4 times 1,600 meters at threshold pace with a very short 1-minute recovery. Okay? What's an advantage to breaking the workout up into intervals instead of doing it as a continuous run? What is the whole point? Before you answer the question,
Recovery.
what is the whole point of interval training? What does it enable you to do that continuous training does not? What's the whole premise of interval training? You know, interval training is very popular in the fitness industry right now. But what's the whole reason for interval training? It allows you to do what? Very good. It allows you to accomplish more volume or run a total greater amount of distance at the same speed. Because if you were to do this workout as an interval workout, you could do maybe 4 times 1,600 meters, or 5 times 1,600, or 6 times 1,600. Whereas if you did it continuously, you wouldn't be able to go as far. To do it continuously is a better stimulus because in a race there are no breaks, right? But there's always a trade-off with training. There's always a trade-off. So the slight trade-off is that to do it as a continuous run is a more difficult workout. It's a greater stimulus for adaptation. But if you break it up into intervals, you can accomplish a greater volume of work in that workout at that speed. So that whole premise of interval training, this was discovered in the 1960s by a famous physiologist from Sweden. His name was Per-Olof Astrand. Anybody hear the Astrand bicycle test? It was named after him. How do I get a test named after me? That's what I want. I want the Karp test. He discovered on a stationary bicycle in a laboratory that if you break up a set amount of work into periods of work and rest, you can accomplish more work at a higher intensity. And that's interval training. The interval refers to the time in between the work periods, the recovery interval. And then we could do what I call LT plus